To stay up to date with everything here at QCA, please subscribe to our channel and feel free to share our efforts and support our cause. Jazakumullahu khairan for watching.
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum everyone, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Salwa.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So you have the timer on? We want to pack everything in 10 minutes, right? So make sure you have the timer on. All right, and then inshallah we will get started with our lesson. We don't have time for small talk because like we understand every moment is precious here, so just want to max out on every minute, right? So here I have the book up. Salwa, if we can quickly do a vocab test for you before we get started into the lesson, right? From last class, the words that we learned. So really quickly, okay? Masjidan.
Masjid. That one's easy.
Masjidan is masjid. Very nice. Masjidan, meaning?
I mean, mosque. What else am I supposed to say?
Okay. Najmun.
Star.
Hisanun.
Donkey.
Hisanun.
Not donkey. Horse. Okay.
Yes, it's not donkey. Yes, horse is quite not a donkey. Good. Kalbun.
A dog.
Mindilun.
Oh, this was the weird word.
Why are you looking at the ceiling? Like I'm really concerned.
I'm trying to think.
Okay. So look at me and think.
Is it towel or napkin?
Napkin. Yeah, we didn't do towel yet. Good. Sarirun.
Bed.
Bed. Qittun.
Cat.
Himarun.
That's donkey.
That's donkey. And what was horse?
Hisanun.
And what is bed?
Sarirun.
And what is cat?
Qittun.
Rooster.
Deacon.
Good, mashallah. Okay, now next time I'm gonna make it a little bit more challenging for you. I'm gonna give you all these words, say about 10 to 11 words, and you have to do it in 20 seconds. We're gonna have a timer on. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So just want you to be mentally prepared for that. Okay? All right. So inshallah, with that, let's get started with today's lesson. Now, today's lesson is again very simple. We are going to start with ad-darsul thani, and we completed darsul awwal. What did we speak about, Salwa, in darsul awwal?
The first one, it was about the noun hada.
Exactly.
And making sentences with it.
All right, perfect. So we spoke about hada, right? And then we spoke about some question particles like ma, man, and hamza, right? So here, what we're going to introduce now is zalika, which is basically, if you want to call it, the brother of hada, okay? So hada is, what's the meaning of hada? This. So then zalika, we're introducing zalika in the darsul thani today. It means that. Okay, so this and that, all right? And then if you remember, and I want you to keep this in mind, that hada is, what kind of a word is hada? Is it a noun, verb, or particle?
It's a noun.
It's a noun. So same, zalika will be what? Noun, verb, or particle?
Noun.
Noun.
They're brothers.
Exactly, because they're brothers. So there's no doubt, right? They're from the same family. So you will see that the vocabulary is the same from the first lesson. We're just carrying over the vocabulary here, and then few new words will be introduced. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, I mean, because the lesson is so simple, and in the beginning in the beginning lessons, what the author himself does is he focuses a lot on vocabulary building. And of course, if you don't know vocabulary, then at the end of the day, you know, the goal is to put sentences together. That doesn't happen if you don't know meanings of the words, right? So what I'm going to do is, even though I tested you just now, right, every opportunity I get to test you on vocab, I'm going to make use of that. Okay? So here, if I say you, ma hadha, say it to me in Arabic. Ma hadha. You can see the answer.
هذا حصان.
هذا حصان. Very good. This is, yeah, okay. And then what is this? ما هذا?
هذا حمار.
هذا حمار. Very good. And then ما هذا?
هذا قط.
هذا قط. Now, because we're introducing zalika in this lesson, all right, I will just say ما ذلك.
And then zalika قط.
Exactly. ذلك قط, translate.
That is a cat.
That is a cat. Okay. ما ذلك.
ذلك سرير.
ذلك سرير. Now it may sound weird to many people because I'm saying ما ذلك. Usually, like when you're speaking, you say ما ذلك, right? Because the focus is not speech over here. I mean, you will see that it happens almost naturally. You will also be able to build some speaking skills through these exercises. But the reason I'm pronouncing the endings is because endings play a major role in the understanding of the sentence structure. Okay, what role a word plays, and you will understand that soon. I don't want to say too much here and confuse you, but I just wanted to make clear why am I pronouncing endings. All right, so I will not say ذلك سرير, right? I say ذلك سرير. That's important. Okay, all right. So now let's go to the lesson and see. You did a good job, mashallah. You looked at the pictures and you were able to identify the words, right? Now go here and quickly read.
ما ذلك.
ما ذلك.
ذلك نجم.
ذلك نجم. Okay, and then
هذا مسجد.
هذا مسجد. Translate.
بيت.
Okay, translate this one.
This is a masjid and that is a house.
That is a house. Very good. So they're teaching you how to use both هذا and ذلك in the sentence together, right? Okay, perfect. Now look at this one. هذا حصان وذلك حمار.
This is a horse and that is a donkey.
That is a donkey. Very good. Now, this is a question, right?
ذلك
كلب.
Is this a dog? Is that a dog?
Good. Is that a dog?
And then لا ذلك قط. No, that is a cat.
Good. No, that is a cat. And then what about here?
ما ذلك. What is that?
Okay.
ذلك سرير.
That is a سرير. Very good. Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to take, let's try and test you a little bit here with making sentences. ذلك بيت.
ذلك مسجد.
لا ذلك بيت. I'm sorry, مسجد, right? And then what about here? If I say ذلك بيت.
نعم ذلك بيت.
Very good. نعم ذلك بيت. So good, perfect. You got it. All right. You got the lesson. You see how the ذلك and هذا come together to make sentences, right? And then both هذا and ذلك together, how they come together, how they may come together in one sentence. Very good. Okay. So now the next thing that I will do is here. Can you look at the second page, which is page number here, 13, right? Is it clear? Okay. All right. So now let's quickly go ahead and read this and translate.
Okay. من هذا ومن ذلك.
Very good.
Who is this and who is that?
Good. Who is this and then who is that, right? So go ahead.
هذا مدرس وذلك إمام.
ذلك إمام. The picture itself says, right? Go ahead, translate.
This is a teacher and that is an imam.
That is an imam. Very nice. Okay, move on.
ما ذلك. ذلك حجر.
Okay.
What is that? That is a rock.
Exactly. That is a rock. Hajar al-Aswad, right? The black stone. Okay. So this is, they gave you the picture over here. All right. ذلك حجر. And if I wanted to say this is a rock, how would I say it?
هذا حجر.
هذا حجر. Very nice. All right. Now go ahead quickly before we wrap up.
هذا سكر وذلك لبن. This is sugar cubes.
Sugar cubes.
Oh, it sounds like sugar. This is sugar and that is milk.
That is milk. Very good. Laban. All right. So هذا سكر وذلك لبن. Now quickly. هذا لبن.
لا هذا سكر.
Good. ما هذا وما ذلك.
هذا سكر وذلك لبن.
ذلك لبن. Very good. هذا إمام.
لا هذا مدرس.
Good, very nice. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up our today's lesson. It got the concept properly. It's just new vocabulary words that you were introduced to. One was imam, right? Of course, everybody knows the meaning of imam, right? Is there anyone out there who does not know the meaning of imam, right? So, and then the second word that was introduced was hajar, right? And then sukkar and laban. And for everybody's convenience, the words are also here. The new vocabulary that is introduced in the lesson, you will always find them at the end of the lesson. And this is page 13. The PDF is linked in the description box, so please feel free to go through the pages, right? So inshallah, in the next class, what we're going to do is we're going to go over this exercise, okay? We're going to try and punctuate them. Okay, and then we are going to translate them as well. All right, so what everybody at home can do is, number one, use the 10 minutes to just go over the new vocabulary. It's just 4 words, right? So you have to remain consistent. That is the key word, consistency. Just learn the 4 words, you add that to your bank, right? And then try to see if you can work through these exercises in the 10 minutes, right? Whatever you can, try to punctuate them, inshallah. And in the next class, while we work it on YouTube, you can check your work, inshallah. All right, so until we see you again, subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, salamun ala al-mursaleen, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Salwa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Inshallah, see you all soon.
Allah